Okay guys, we're gonna do page 2. I've decided the design of the page, so we need 12 by 12 sheet of paper. We're gonna need a couple of them actually. And what I want to do, so I have to think about this because you know what I'm like. Now, my page measures 8.5 by 5.5, I believe. Yes, it does. Okay, so I need it to be 9.5 long, 5.5 wide. New blade soon too. By 5.5 wide. And then the other one needs to be 9.5 long by 8.5 long by 5.5 wide. So let's do the 5.5 wide first. Allergies are just killing me right now. Oh, I don't want that piece. It's not good for much. And 8.5 long, which I'm going to do slightly shorter than 8.5. Then what I need is a piece that is 5.5, no, 6 by 9.5. No, sorry, 8.5. Oh, I hate it when it does that. All right. Hopefully I've cut them correctly. Let's start with the page itself. So now you remember your long piece is scored at 1/2 and at 9. And you remember when you score the valley, you push away from the valley, over the mountain. That's how I remember. Away from the valley, over the mountain. A lot of people like to do it like this, but sometimes I find that I mess it up if I do it that way. Whatever works for you. Away from the valley and over the mountain. I just made that up. Okay, so that's part of the page. This is the other part of the page. Okay, so one's going to go over the other like so. And then this one, I'm going to score 1/2 inch on the long side. I always find it so difficult. Let's do it on this side. Okay, so I'm scoring at 5.5. think all my pages are going to have sparkle on them now because I have sparkle pen on me. Alright, so this is going to be a full flip out. So it's going to get tucked inside here, and then it's going to be an extra page, and then I want to create a pocket for this side. So you remember that this is my first page. So how I design is I open it up. Okay, what does that look like on that side? You know, like this is going to be tucked in here, like so. Let's turn it this way so you can see it properly. Okay, so this is the first page. You've got your cover here. So you open up your first page. This is what you see. So the next page I want it designed so it's matched up here. And then this is going to go in here so that you can flip that open. I'll probably do a decorative edge here. That will match this. And I can't decide if I want to leave that edge open or... No, I think I'll leave this as an opening so that you'll have a pull-out here for a photo mat. Because I want to maximize I only have 6 hinges. Now, I've done books where I can get 90 photos in it because of the different flip-outs and whatever. That's a lot of photos, you know. When you consider it's kind of like a coffee table book in a way. So, you know, that's pretty decent. So let's continue with that. And so this is the finished one. I ended up just matting it with this black, and then I went over it with the sparkle pen. And I left that black because I thought photos on that mounted, that would look awesome. So I left it plain. And this page, I chose this paper, which isn't part of the collection. I just really liked it, and it had the damask in it, which is what the front of the book is. I added a few jewels and one of the stickers from that sheet that I showed you, and then I sparkled up the one and whole heart so that, I don't know if that's showing for you guys. Maybe. Anyway, that's the first page completed. So I'm really happy with the way that turned out. So let's continue with this and get it put together. So you have to cut the ends here so that they go into the hole easier. And I think, let's see now, probably should punch the edges first. And I'm just going to find my center. Let's do it down here. So 4 1/4 is my center. I'm just dropping everything. Okay. 4 1/4 is approximately there. And then, you see, they all have a notch in the center, so you can line up your center. Okay. And there's 3 hearts. It needs to go here. I always take my time with this because, you know, I don't want to waste paper by messing up because I'm in a hurry. Oh, that wasn't lined up. There we No, that's still not lined up. There. And one more. That noise you're hearing is my laundry. Our pipes rattle in the wall. Makes such a racket. Didn't do that when we first moved in because we had regular washer and dryer, but we upgraded because ours broke. I think I'm just gonna roll that down here. And then we got the new kind, and it's such a force of water that rushes through the pipes that I guess they probably didn't strap them when they put them behind the wall. So they rattle like crazy. Okay. So this is going to be my slide out. And I do this like 1,000 times, it seems. Make sure my pages are lined up properly. This is going this way, and this is going this way. Yes, it is. Okay, so easiest way for me, I think, that way, is I'm going to, yeah, see, I kind of have to do it, unless I do it this way. I think I do it that way. I do that as, yeah, let's do it that way. What I'm thinking is where my flaps are, I want to adhere this underneath here like that first, and then stick that down, and I still have an opening, you see. Okay, does that make sense? I hope so. So that's going to be my easiest way of doing that. So I'm going to tape the flap itself. And again, I think it's because it's black and I'm really struggling to see the black. Okay, bone folder. So I hope all you guys are having awesome weather like we are. It's a gorgeous day. I was laying in the sun today. You know, after working, because I'm off now for a couple of days, well, 3 days, and it's getting harder and harder to go to work for me, it seems. Just I'm counting down. I don't have much longer before I'm done. And after I'm done, it seems that finished like work for the week. It's lovely to be able to sit in the sun and just relax. Get rid of all those stresses that you have. It's not even the work itself. It's getting to me. Customers are starting to get to me, I tell you. Oop. And don't do what I did, just glue the flap down. Okay. So there's that, like that. Now that does show a little glue. Why does it do that? Don't like that. I will work that out with my fingernail like I've done many times. I'm not worried about it. Okay, so now I need to tape down this part. So I'm going to take the flap again, but first I'm going to just angle these a little bit. I have so much tape on this. I think it's time for a new pair of scissors. I'm wearing off the Teflon on these. Do like my Tim Holtz scissors though. I think I'll do it this way. There we go. And all right, so now let's tape this. Don't go to the bottom. I'm gonna leave myself a bit of a ridge here. Just cut it. Stop fussing with it. Sorry about my throat clearing and my coughing. I haven't had my allergies act up like this for a few years. And I don't know why they decided to this year. Same thing on this side. So again, you can see I'm not going right to the very edge, just in case my paper is a little shorter than the page. Tomorrow I'll go out and get some other tape, other widths of tape. It's got a lump under there. Oh, sorry that. Excuse me. All right, so go ahead and remove one side. Oh, it's a piece of paper stuck underneath there. That is not good. Where's my... There they are. Not liking that. There we go. Maybe. Sorta. There it is. Cool. All right. Now, I'm going to line this one up first. Down there, you. There we go. Okay. Hopefully. Okay, let's try and line this this up right. There we go. Okay, it's a little off on the edge. That's okay. That'll be the part, yep, that goes on the on the hinge, so it won't matter. Okay, so there you go. Now, what I want to create is a pocket. So this is where your little scraps come in handy. This one might not be. Yeah, actually, that'll work. Is it the same? Maybe this one. Yeah, that one's better. That's better. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to form the pocket, but I'm not going to adhere it because what I want to happen is I want to mat the top part with paper. Then I'm going to put my pocket over top of that. So you've got it, you don't have to have it all the way down, but part way down so you don't see any of the black behind your pocket. And then you can mat your pocket once it's adhered. You don't have to do it ahead of time. Okay, so I'm just going to form the pocket so you can see how that's done. It's really easy. You take the width here, which should be 5.5. 5.5, so you add an inch because you want a 1/2 inch on each side. So we want 6.5. Okay. And then we need to score that. Now you can see it's not going to be a very deep pocket, which I don't want it to be. And then I'm going to create a booklet on another video. What's my time at? Yeah. On another video showing you how to put together a booklet. Okay, so you go ahead and score on 3 sides, 1/2 inch. Okay, so the way I do a pocket is so that you've got your sides down with your bottom over top of it. Because when you slide something in there, if you do it the other way, like this, with the sides, you're gonna maybe hit, like it's gonna stick. So if you do it the other way, you've got a clear, do you understand what I'm saying? This is taped to here, so it's completely open from edge to edge. If you do it the other way, it's gonna hit the paper as you're trying to put your, whatever, your photo mat in there, okay? I do cut away the side here. So you're going to take your scissors and cut, and I have to double check that, make sure I do that right. Yep. So you're going to take the scissors and cut this flap out. You just want to take some of the bulk away. So cut that out. Cut that out. So when you fold that up, you see, and you can, this one, because it's going up the side, do your angle cut again, and then when it's taped, you see, you won't see it. Okay? And I angle this a little bit too, just because it folds nicer. Okay, just like that. So do the other side. We're going to cut away this flap here. Okay, so there's your pocket. And I also angle cut the top. I think it looks nicer personally. I mean, if you forget to do it, it's not like it's a big deal. And again, I don't take too much off because you still want your pocket sturdy. Okay, so that's what it looks like when you're looking at the pocket. Okay, so you know, you can add a decorative piece. You do all, like, there's a million things you can do. And I'm not going to do that part, but this is where my pocket is going to go. And if I leave a little bit of a gap on that side, so it's butt right up against this side, when this folds over, it's not going to be a problem. Now, I'm probably going to put a magnet here. So this is when I would do the magnet as well. I would adhere one side of my magnet, and I get these little ones at my craft store. So I would adhere one on this side, and then what I do is I stick the other side to the magnet with, it's got my tape, so when I push it down, it's stuck on the side, in the spot that I need it to be stuck. Then I put my paper over top of it, and it's all hidden behind all the paper. Okay, so that's page number 2 for you guys. Now, if you want, you know, you can do something on this side as well. It is totally blank. What I might end up doing is just maybe some corners, so it looks like a big photo mat. I'm going to think on that one. I also found some of this that I'm going to end up putting in somewhere, and that's the last of my acetate, I think. I used that in another book. And when you adhere this stuff, you have to use glossy accents for that. It's the only thing that works. Okay, so I don't know when the next one will go up. Like I said, I'm having issues with my allergies, so I might be away for a bit. But hopefully you'll stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye.